Alright, well, it's September. Drove the car all summer. Burnt a lot of gas in it. Had some fun. And changed a few things. I took the stock car wheels off and changed it to center lines because they're my favorite wheels, but that's not the only reason. Those stock car wheels look super cool, but you can't balance them really because they're not hub centric, so you need a special wheel balancer that no one around here has to be able to balance them, because you got to balance them by the studs. And I couldn't get enough backspace in them to get enough clearance here, so they almost touched. They were really close, and that was fine driving it, but you couldn't turn very sharp. It was like trying to turn a school bus, because when you turn, then they started to rub. So it didn't wear the tires out at all, but just couldn't turn very sharp. And yeah, so I had to change it to Ford bolt pattern front rotors to get the backspace like that, because you can't get that backspace in a Chevy bolt pattern wheel. So the back was Ford bolt pattern anyways, 5 on 4.5. So now the back has center lines, but these had an inch more backspace than my black wheels. So they're in. They were out too far, so I had to take the spacers off, because then these didn't fit. They're out too far. So now what I'm going to probably do, I don't know if I like it like this, or I might push them out another inch, maybe. But it's probably better with no spacers. But I don't know. I don't know if it's a look I like. It still looks pretty badass though, and they're my favorite wheels. You can't even buy these anymore. You can 10-inch wide is all you can get, and these are 14 wide. So it was pretty cool to find them. Got a good deal on them too. Two for less than the price of one. So yeah, it was pretty good. So now what's happening is my nice big block Chevy is going to come out. So I'm going to pull that out today. I got it sold already. And the engine that's going in is getting pulled out of the truck. I guess I get it Tuesday or Wednesday. Today's Friday. So I'll get this out, and then yeah, put the car outside. Then when the other engine comes, I can bring it in here and put it on an engine stand. I'll have to take that blown up 383 stroker off of there. It's out of the race car, but need the engine stand. And yeah, so it is going to get a 6-liter LS and LQ9, and I guess the battery's going to have to go in the trunk, because there's going to be a turbocharger right there. And my overflow bottle can't be here, because there's going to be a turbocharger right there. So this is going to be one crazy car. 2 turbos on an LS. Should be fun. Okay, well, get her all jacked up in the air and pull the engine out. It's all unbolted. Just power steering fluid draining out there. And all that's left is I gotta, it sucks, I gotta take the console out, so a bit of wire to deal with there and stuff. Take the console out, take the shifter off, and then I've got a floor pan, unbolt that, and then it'll come right out. It's just sitting there. So yeah, nothing holding it in now. I guess I'll do that in the morning. I'm done for today. Worked all day and then came and did this for a couple hours, so good enough for today. Well, there she is, coming out. Ooh, Tremec. Anyway, yeah, it's coming out, so that'll be that. Okay, she's in the air, out. Yeah, I'll pull all this beautiful stuff off the back. Motor mounts off and clutch off, and then it goes to a new home. Bye bye, big block Chevy. This is it. Yeah, that'll be what's going in. It's a big mess with all the wires and everything on there, but they pulled it out and gave it to me complete, computer and everything. And haven't made up my mind for sure. Don't know if I'm going to use the computer. Might go with a Holly system. My buddy's doing, Mark, he's doing his 57. He's going to use the stock stuff and redo the computer, but I think I might not. We'll see. So now this has to get put on the engine stand there, so I'll take that off. And then tear it apart, change the cam, the valve springs, pop the pistons out, and make the ring gaps bigger. And then, yeah, I could drop it in. I got the flywheel and the clutch, and yeah, I'm just waiting on head gaskets and valve seals, and I can get that done, but everything else is here to get it dropped in. Even the headers are here already. And order up my turbos, start plumbing. This is going to be a project for sure and a learning experience. I've never done this fuel injection stuff. It's always been carburetors for me, but I think I can do it. I think I can. It's going to be fun.